Hello and welcome to English Capsules. Today's capsule, how do you say, part 2. So get your coffee ready and let's get started.
So, hello everyone, here we are again. Maybe some of you have already listened to our prior episode on how do you say. If you haven't, you can listen to this one and then search for our previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, with Nati, we started thinking of phrases, more than phrases, of words that don't have a proper equivalent in English, right?
The thing is this, as we were saying before, these are words or expressions that don't have an equivalent in English, but we use them a lot in Spanish.
Yeah, and then maybe we can come up with a solution, like try to find an expression that is suitable in English, but then we miss some part of the meaning or it doesn't feel the same way, right?
Or the intention is like reduced, let's say. It doesn't have the same strength, we could say.
So before telling our audience the ones that we thought of, we encourage you to think of your own examples and you can drop them in a comment.
Or something else that they can do is pause this podcast, think of some, and then check if the ones that they thought about are the ones that we are going to mention.
So one verb that we are commonly asked about is estrenar, right? So this is when you have something brand new and you are using it for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only way you can say this in English.
Yeah, when you use something on, or if it is clothes, when you wear something for the first time, we have to paraphrase. There isn't a word in English for that.
No, we don't have like one verb that means use something for the first time.
This is the first one. Then we have madrugar and trasnochar. Interesting verbs.
Yeah.
So when we say madrugar, it means that we are going to wake up really early. Again, paraphrasing, wake up early.
That's probably what we say. I woke up super early today.
And then trasnochar is completely the opposite. So if we say madrugar and we wake up early, this is the opposite. We go to bed late.
So I was thinking that we do have in English two expressions that we use in order to express more like an adjective rather than a verb, that we use early birds and late owls.
Night owls. Yeah, it's more like an adjective because that defines how active you are, or not how active, in what moment of the day you are the most active.
Again, as we were exemplifying and saying, we don't have like one word in order to say this.
Because if we think about early bird or night owl, it means that usually that is what happens. But if you say trasnochar, it's maybe once a week, maybe, or not always. Not always. And that is what we are saying is related to time and to the different cultures that we have. And that brings us to the following verb, which is the word merendar, which is also related to times and to culture. Why? Because merendar is something that exists only in Argentina, I guess. Merendar as a verb and then merienda as a noun.
No, here we use it too. I am frequently asked this word, like, how do you say merendar? And I'm like, we don't have a word.
To have tea.
That's the only one that I could find, to have tea, but it's not the same.
It's not the same, actually, because this includes like another meal in the day. And in our case, our days are long because we go to sleep or we have dinner at 9 or at 10 in the evening. So we need a meal between lunch and between dinner, and something that is strong, because when we have merienda, when we sit at the table and we have maybe coffee with toasts with, I mean, it's another meal. It's not just a snack.
Yeah, it's not something that you are eating on your way home from school. I think it would be super cool if English speaking people come up with a word for this that is not have tea, because we don't have tea. Okay, so the following one I think can be controversial.
Yeah.
Because some people are going to say you have one expression, but it's not the same.
No.
So the expression te quiero, which we would translate as I love you, but I love you is more like te amo.
Yeah, but
right?
there's another cultural difference, because in Spain, when they say te quiero, is near to a te amo. But in Argentina, when you say te quiero, is not so near to a te amo.
No, it's like degrees of love.
Exactly. You have degrees. And there is something else that can be a mistake in many students when they are learning English. They learn that querer means want. Want means querer. So they say, I want you. But that has a complete different connotation. For the English-speaking people, I love you is te quiero and te amo.
Yes, it's both, because I don't think, because even if you say I like you, that would be a different thing also.
The following, and this is the word that many of my students ask me all the time, and I feel awful because I never know what to tell them. Because the word is renegar. And I don't know how to say renegar, because the way in which Argentine people use renegar is it's similar to say that you are like complaining about something. That is one meaning, and then the other meaning is like saying when you're telling off your children, you can say you are making me renegar. It's like they are misbehaving so much, so that they are making you feel angrier and angrier. I don't know, but
I cannot even think of, because what will you say? You are giving me trouble, or you're causing trouble.
So if you look up the word renegar in a dictionary, you're going to find that actually it is translated as reject, deny again and again. But this is not the meaning that we give to the word renegar, at least in Argentina.
Yeah, that's right. I'm checking at some of the translations, and I even have bitch.
See?
Bitch uses a verb like when you bitch about something. That can that can be like a very close equivalent, because it's like you're complaining in a bad way.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like it's not the same thing.
Look, the word bitch is translated into Argentinian Spanish as putear.
It's more or less there, but it's not exactly the same thing. One that was used a lot during the World Cup. Vamos!
Really funny, because what would you say in English? Let's go.
Hey, go. Ho! Let's go. It's not the same. No, because it doesn't have that power, because this one it comes like from within you, like, come on.
Yeah, and actually, when we took notes about this word, we included many vamos. It's like multiple a's, multiple o's, and no s.
That's the proper way. And the V shouldn't sound like a B. It sounds like the other one is vamos.
We use this expression when something comes out really well. Maybe you were like struggling for something to achieve something, and then when you finally got it, that is where we say vamos.
So we use this as a way of encouraging ourselves also, right?
And it's a way of celebrating time also, because it's like I got it finally.
Yeah. This one, they always ask me about this word, especially after birthdays and Christmas. That is regalar.
Yeah.
Yes. So regalar, we would translate it as give a gift or give a present to someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there is not an actual verb that
Mm-hmm.
means this.
Yeah, and when you have that expression to give a gift or to give a present, we have to remember that give is the verb. So if we are going to conjugate that, it should be that. We are not going to do
Oof.
nothing with present.
That's a very good point because most people tend to add things to present which are not needed.
Okay, so moving on, we are going to go to adjectives now. And the first one that we have in our list is the word empalagoso.
Such a generous word. So empalagoso would be when something is like super sweet, because I think we only use this with
Overly
yes.
sweet, like yeah, really, really, really sweet. Yeah, this is like dense, heavy, like a lot. So
Yes.
when we use it in that sense, we also apply it to people.
So this one doesn't have an equivalent. You can say that it's super sweet, overly
Sweet.
sweet,
Too
but
sweet.
nothing else.
Nothing else.
Yes. And it's not the same. So I'm going to choose mimoso.
I like
So
this one.
mimoso is a person that loves cuddles, kisses, hugs, and all of these, right?
Exactly. Yes. This is really usual when, I mean, it can be for anyone, but it is mainly usual when kids are ill and they feel like
Yeah.
mimoso with their mom or their dad because they are not feeling well. So they are mimoso. If it is a person, they need affection.
Do you want
I'm
to
going
choose
to go,
one more?
yes, this one. I'm going to go with desvelado.
Oh,
Desvelado. Okay. Desvelado is a word referred to sleeping. So when you don't get to sleep too much and you are like unable, maybe it is because you feel like overwhelmed, stressed, whatever it is, but you are unable to sleep or you are sleep deprived. So you feel desvelado. It's like you know you have to go to sleep, you know that you need to sleep, but you can't. Okay, so before we go, remember to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Give love to our content and spread the word to help our channel grow.
Also remember that you can rate our episodes and comment on each capsule. Activate the bell so that you know when our next capsule is out, and take a look at the description and our Instagram account to take more advantage of our content.
Okay, so that's all for today. Bye for now.
Bye!